This place looks like it's from another planet. I mean, surely that was made by aliens. If that's the case, there's only one man to check it out. It's day 21 of exploring literally every corner of Thailand in 30 days using this baby motorbike. Currently I'm making my way to the eastern corner, which I'll reach in a couple of days. Today I have 3 goals. Find this crazy landscape, cover as much ground as possible in our journey east, before landing at a nice hotel and munching some good food. So join me as I start my morning in the city of Pattaya.
Let's hit the road, Jack. Won't you come back no more, no more, no more, no more. Do you reckon I can get copyrighted for that? Like, does your singing actually have to be good before you can get copyrighted for something? I think that's a pretty legitimate question. Oh Lord, why is this traffic so I just want open country roads. Is that too much to ask?
I eventually broke free of the traffic and headed east into the countryside. But having evaded both traffic and breakfast getting out of Pattaya, I was now feeling a little peckish.
I googled the best breakfast spot in town. Google recommended this place. I love trying local spots. It turns out this place is it's one of those healthy breakfast spots. So it only felt right to get a banana and be nice and healthy and just make sure I get an absolutely healthy breakfast. That's only the right thing to do. Beep, 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 beep. Come on, no name, let's go.
The area I found myself in has some pretty middle of nowhere vibes when looked at on a map. And in person, yeah, it felt no different.
So one reason I feel like I'm heading into the absolute middle of nowhere is because when I look at the names on the signs, there isn't one name that I recognise. Not one. I'm going into the sticks. It's going to be the wild, wild west. Except it's in the east. But we'll skip over that detail for the metaphor.
And it seems like the Thai government had also forgotten this place exists. And I could tell this from the state of the roads.
I've just driven past a pothole. I came within half a foot of it, but it was a pothole unlike any other I've seen on the highways here. If I'd have gone into that, it would have either thrown me off the bike, or it was at least big enough to have done some serious damage to the wheels. This is a freaking motorway. Like, honestly, I could make a smoother surface with cake batter and a spatula. This highway out in the wild, wild west of the east, it's little moments like this that remind me I've still got so far to go. And there's still so much that can happen and so much that can go wrong. Keep your eyes open, Danny boy.
After multiple scary encounters, there was only going to be one result.
Mango sticky rice, I need a number 2. You know, I keep seeing these signs for Jiffy at the side of the road. It's just such a great name. I've got to check it out, see what the fuss is about. Compare it to my dear friend 7-Eleven. What if it's better? What if Jiffy is better than 7-Eleven? Look at the dirt on my foot. Oh my word. So it's basically it's a 7-Eleven in different clothing. That's what it is. I'm gonna bring you closer. All right. Well, I'm gonna have I was gonna say mid-morning snack. It feels like the middle of the morning, but it's not. It's 1 p.m. There's something about where we are. So where we are, it's so flat around here. The roads are arrow straight. It's so flat. There's a few trees, but basically all that's here is it's just grass and farmland. It's literally like Norfolk. It's so dull and boring. It reminds me of Norfolk back home. It's just so flat. There's been nothing to see. You know, long, straight, flat roads, all to do. And despite the long, straight roads, it's still taken me forever today. I think I'm on the road for longer to go, and then therefore I just keep stopping. It's been such a dull day. I'm gonna chow down my Jiffy snack and then get back on the road of boredom.
I was able to escape the road of boredom fairly quickly and made my way cross country to the alien location, which goes by the name Lalu. I just love that name, Lalu. It was getting me excited on the bike too.
Lalu is on the sign. Lalu, Lalu, Lalu. The one place I have on my plans today. What a great name, Lalu, Lalu, Lalu. I've just realised I've driven past the junction for Lalu. That's so annoying. God, I'm getting so tired already. All right, let's do this.
I navigated my way through the rural middle of nowhere.
Lalu, Lalu, so many signs for Lalu. Lalu, Lalu. Okay, I'm delirious.
and eventually made it to Lalu town, which was about as rural a place as I'd been so far on this 30-day adventure. I got pretty lost wandering about the town. I found a lake though.
Wow, that's very pretty. That's the first source of water I've seen all day, I think, and it's very close to Lalu.
But somehow the middle of nowhere had remarkably good 4G, so I found my way through the Lalu labyrinth onto this dirt road. It almost felt like I was trespassing on forbidden land, and given the spectacular photos I'd seen of Lalu online, I was expecting to find a car park with a counter to pay an entrance fee, but soon realised this place wasn't like that at all. It was just sort of happening around me.
Whoa, what is this place? Oh my god, it's kind of started already. Holy shoot. Okay, we're here. I'm going to park up. Well, this is kind of crazy. Let me show you what I've parked the bike right next to. So that's No Name, and that's a big old sinkhole thing. And then that's another one. What? Look at that. I thought when I would come here, I'd be describing these weird rock formation things, but they're not exactly sticking out of the ground. This is the ground. I mean, look at that. Look at that. How do you even begin to describe what that is? It's quite narrow in parts. Oh my gosh. Okay, voiceover Dan is gonna have to do some research and tell you what it is then.
Yep, it's voiceover Dan, and I've done some Googling. So given how close we are to Cambodia, it's no surprise to learn that Lalu is actually a word in Khmer. I think that's how you say it. Either way, it's the official language of Cambodia, and Lalu is the word for punctured or pierced. The rock is mainly sandstone or siltstone, whatever that is. I think it just means it's crumbly. And this stone has simply been eroded by the water and wind. Apparently, Lalu is often referred to as Thailand's Grand Canyon. Not entirely sure I see the comparison there. In fact, Lalu is tiny enough I can actually get a much closer look by driving down a small ramp into the base of the canyon.
Yeah. Oh god. Okay, this is going to be fun to get back out of later. Well, actually, it's going to be fun to get into in the first place. Okay, this surface is a lot worse than I thought it was. Well, I think I found my spot. I'm not going to move the bike again. These ones are even more amazing. Oh my word, it's literally sand underneath. Yes. Oh god, I just... Come on. Okay, we're back in business. Oh my word, this is insane. It's pretty solid. It's not like it's just breaking away or anything.
After establishing its structural integrity, I went on an explore, which went well.
Oh my. Ah! Oh, what? Look. Okay, you know stalactites and stalagmites that you get in caves? That's the best comparison I can come up with. I feel like a caveman exploring, to be honest. My inner, deeper human is very happy right now exploring this unknown and magical and mysterious world. How do I get down here? Oh gosh. Gotta be careful with my laptop on my back. Well, I like this place, and given that I'm not going anywhere else crazy today, you know what that means. Yes, I'm gonna make this place my what 3 words for the day. Okay, well I feel suitably impressed. I no longer feel like all I've done today is just sit on a bike. All right, let's go. Whoa. Yeah, that was a foot down there. Okay, a little bit at a time. Walking it, I'm actually using my feet to walk it right there. Oh, this is definitely a dirt ride.
Once I was back on the tarmac, I made good progress, only distracted by a couple of things along the way.
Those are not signs we get back home. Caution, elephants crossing. Elephants crossing the road. Imagine if you had an accident with one of those and you were filling out the insurance form. So how did the accident occur, sir? Well, I was driving along and then there was an elephant. Fraud! You're making it up. Fraud! Firefighter training, that's crazy.
After escaping barely alive from the small, well-contained fire, I pushed on into the dark as far as I could, before I decided enough was enough and I needed to find a well-deserved comfy bed for the night. So I found somewhere a little different to my usual cabins.
Oh, door's not shut. This is by far the best 1,000 baht I will have spent on this trip. It was just getting so dark out. I was getting smashed, absolutely smashed in the face by bugs. Like, this hotel, it's so nice. I've never stayed in a boutique hotel before. I don't even know what that means. All I know is it sounds very fancy. Even the toilet paper has been scrunched in a fancy way. I have just realized I've not had a meal today. So, given that I'm at this very, very, very fancy boutique hotel, there's only one thing I can think to get. There's only one meal that is worthy of me eating it at this boutique hotel. You know what it is. You know, it's probably wrong to bring a KFC into a boutique hotel, but I'm wearing the architect glasses. I feel fancy. Let me do it. Well, chicken has been acquired. I feel very content with my decision. And before I jump on this very, very clean bed, there's a very important thing that I need. Okay, this country is hot. This pool is cold. I mean, it's a cool pool. Look at it. I mean, I don't know what boutique means still, but whatever it means, I like it. Travel towel that I have with me, I brought with me to use when I get out of the pool. But the man at the bar saw me jump in and he just brought me a pool towel. That's so cool. I like that. So comfy actually. I'm so comfy. I can eat some chicken now. Oh my word, yes. Taste test. These are the wings in question. I know I've spent a bit of money today. You know what? No regrets at this point. I'm gonna enjoy tonight. I'm gonna be so comfy. After last night and the craziness and not getting to bed till like 3 o'clock in the morning, I'm ready for this. I needed this. I feel human again right now. And I've got another long drive tomorrow, so I need to be well rested for that. We're heading east. We're getting so close to the 3rd checkpoint. Do you feel the end of the challenge coming? I will see you tomorrow. It's gonna be a great day tomorrow. I can feel it, I can feel it. Maybe it's just the chicken I can feel, I don't know. All right, I'm gonna chow this down. Good night. That ending was finger licking good.